Hi, welcome to Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is Friday, September 19th, and I'm in a new location today because I'm kind of under the gun with time-wise. Let's see what time it is. It's 9:30 already, and I my mail lady said that she's only working a partial day today, and she asked me to be ready for her by 11ish, and she's usually not here till like between 12 and 2. So I usually have time to do breakfast at Tiffany's and then eat and then do shipping. But I needed to get this done this morning, and my plan was to ship before breakfast at Tiffany's, but I'm already running late. So I'm going to try to do it at the same time. So you're here with me shipping while I'm shipping. If you haven't seen this view of my basement before, through that room, through that door is the photography area where we take our pictures. And then back here we have some more bins and shelves where we keep the books and DVDs. And there's a door back here where you can go to, it's a Bilco doors to go outside. We got some stuff to be listed, some stuff that's already listed. The intake table over here. So I'm at the shipping desk right now. And speaking of DVDs, we sold one, which I think doesn't happen very often, but we sold a DVD on eBay. I have 4 things to ship today. When I went to sleep, there was only 2. When I woke up, there was 4. So that's what happens. We make money in our sleep. So I got to figure out where I'm going to start, because this is going to test my multitasking abilities. Because I also have my breakfast here. I've been trying to take a bite here and there. I've got my coffee, the only coffee I drink. I've got my pills. I've got a lot to do here. I do have some consignment stuff that came in, but it's not, I haven't made a decision on it yet. So it needs to be checked over before I decide if we're actually gonna keep it here and sell it. So I'm not going to show you anything like that today. I'm just going to do the shipping and talk. If I can do both at the same time, which may or may not happen, well. So if you don't know, I send out postcards. These postcards with a handwritten note on them to each person that buys something from me. Some of you have a lot of those. I'm sure you've recycled them by now. My desk is a big old metal desk. It came with the house. So the drawers are always a struggle, and luckily my arms are getting stronger because of all the weed pulling I've been doing, because these drawers are hard to open. I have a desk full of ribbon here, and I wrap each order with ribbon. Sometimes my hardest decision is what ribbon to use. I know, it's crazy. But we are living in some trying times right now. I know you all know this. And sometimes all you can do is laugh when you can. You know? Like, just try to find joy in the simple things of life. Oh, that was a very tiny ribbon roll. Very tiny ribbon roll. That's just all that came on it. But that's good for a DVD. It'll work fine. Alright, so I have to go over here. But anyway, I wish I could think of this quote the way I read it last night, because it was worded much more eloquently than I am going to be able to word this. But somehow, and I think because of social media has a lot to do with it. Social media, the powers, all the general media seems to be, a lot of it is pandering to one side or the other. So you're getting very, very strong opinions on this side and very, very strong opinions on this side, and everyone's yelling and everyone's arguing and nobody's communicating. We've lost the art of conversation, discussion. You know, you tell me your side calmly, I'll tell you my side calmly. Maybe we can come to some sort of compromise. This has just come up in my life a lot lately, so I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of it. And I just don't know why we can't just be civil and just listen. Talk calmly and just listen. Because the other side might have a few good points. And this side might have a few good points. And, you know, I might be somewhere in the middle. But maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle. Anyway, that's way off topic today, but it's just been on my mind a lot lately because I'm just so exhausted of the arguing and the frantic, oh my God, the world is ending, everything from either side. It's like, anyway, I totally digress. But you probably didn't need to know all that. But it's just been on my mind a lot lately. So I don't really have well, I just messed that up. It is hard to do two things at once. It is hard to think about what you're trying to write and talk to you at the same time. So I might not be able to keep this up through this whole video. I might just have to end it because I can't do two things at once. Do you believe in multitasking? Because I have a friend who is, I will admit, way more educated than I am, who says there is absolutely no way that you can multitask and be good at both things at the same time. And I always argued, but I do it all the time. I'm always multitasking. I'm always doing several things at once, but maybe she's right. Maybe I'm not doing each of those to my ability, my most awesome ability. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I know some people are better at it than others, the multitasking thing. You know, like some people can't do that very well, like my husband. You have to stay focused on one task, otherwise it won't get done. But I feel like I'm good at it until I try to do something like this, and trying to think of stuff to say to you while I'm doing this is hard. Hard. Sorry about the loud noise. Every time I pull that tape off that machine, my watch alerts me that I've got dangerously loud decibels warnings or something. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. That is 4 ounces. We will get this done. But I don't know if you want to hang around for the whole thing, because, it could be boring. And I'm already running at 9.5 minutes of talking, so I might just let you go and finish this up. I'm also recording on my phone, which I don't usually like to do because it reverses things, and also because it's harder for me to get things uploaded. I mean, I'm sure other people do it with all sorts of talent, but I have trouble getting it loaded to all the sites I want to get it to with the text that I want, because the text I want pre-fills in on I've had it set up to pre-fill in YouTube, and I just have to change the title and the episode number. But when I do it on my phone, it doesn't pre-fill, and then when it does it on the computer, it does pre-fill, and then I can put in I can copy that into all the other sites. So anyway, you don't need to know all the technical details, but I'm just saying I usually don't record on my phone because it's not as easy for me. And this is on my phone today, so it's going to take me longer to upload it. So I should probably end it, but then if I start uploading it, then I won't finish shipping. So these are my dilemmas of the day. And also, when am I going to get out to the garden today? That is my huge question today, because I have to finish all this, and then I have there was something else I had to do, and I forgot now what it was. And then Vicky's coming today at some point. I have a 5 o'clock appointment with my husband tonight. Yeah, I haven't been in the garden all week. So, when am I going to get to the garden is my big concern today. But anyway, I need to get this done, so I'm going to cut this off. We're at 11 and a half minutes now. So everybody have a great weekend. Oh, and one more thing. Weaver's Treasures Antique Mall, which is where we have our shelves of stuff. I went and put more stuff on the shelves yesterday, and they're having their big fall open house weekend this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're gonna have hold on. They're going to have special sales, baked goods, hot apple cider, giveaways, and door prizes. It's at 13404 Pennsylvania Avenue, Hagerstown, Maryland. And they're open 10 to 6 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, they're open 10 to 6 every single day of the week, but the Fall Fiesta open house is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's probably going to be backwards for you. But I have it taped in my thing for today to talk about it. So, anyway, now I'm going to let you go. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.